Joe, what do we know about these 6 hostages?
These were young hostages. Most of them were in their 20s. The oldest one was was 40. Most of them were kidnapped at a music festival last year. And the reason that you see this outpouring of grief, part of it is connected to this age, the fact that they had so much ahead of them, but also the fact that they were all alive. So there is a widespread sense here of sorrow, but also a feeling that there was a missed opportunity. Officials have said that several, if not most, of these hostages were slated to be released as part of a ceasefire deal that never took place. So there's a sense of a missed opportunity.
How could these deaths, how are they going to impact the ongoing ceasefire talks? And how are they going to impact getting the rest of the hostages released?
Well, it can go in different directions. On the Hamas side, each one of these hostages is a bargaining chip, and every time a hostage is killed or freed or released, that is one less bargaining chip for Hamas. But that said, Hamas still is holding about 100 hostages. They say between 60 and 70 are still alive. So Hamas still has some significant leverage in those ceasefire talks. On the Israeli side, what you are seeing is sort of a transformation from or a shift from grief early in the day toward anger, where you saw tens of thousands, some estimates hundreds of thousands of people were out in the streets tonight calling on the government to reach a deal. So there is heavy pressure on the Prime Minister Netanyahu to reach a deal because that sense that time is running out.
What is the mood like on the ground where you are?
Things are quieting down. It's late here. It's after 11 o'clock at night, but it was a very intense day. It began with this sad news that hostages had died, and that morphed, as I said, it morphed into real anger. Many people feel despondent. This war has been going on for almost 11 months now, and you just get that sense. People realize time is running out on these hostages. Even the Army has acknowledged you need a deal. If you want to get large quantities of hostages released, rescue operations are not the way to do it. They have succeeded in a handful of cases. But if you want a large number, dozens of people to be released, there's a growing realization that it has to be done through an agreement, and it may be a painful agreement.
Joe Federman, time is running out. You said it with the Associated Press. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.